Describe that.
1646. Ooh, it's hot.
What's that, boss?
It's just burning.
These are cold packs.
Okay. Yeah, that cap just popped and all that steaming hot water just...
Oh, yeah. Where you got the fentanyl for me?
Ooh, so what did those burns look like?
Second, probably borderlines in between first and second degree where the blisters were that popped, where the skin's kind of sloughing off. So you got a little bit of thickness involved, but they're not, super deep.
Okay. It's just gonna hurt for a while, I'm burned. I'm just burning like fire right now.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt for a while, but it's one of those things that fire. Yeah.
I'm in the burn unit at, believe this is Sentara, I'm not sure. Anyway, I think they gave me some ketamine or something to clean this burn wound up. I think I was driving and the car was running hot. And I think I opened the hood and the radiator cap exploded. And hot water is what they told me got all over me. Please keep Emanuel Yancey in your prayers as we are continuing to pray, praise, and press. God has a purpose and plan, but we've always got to be praying, praising, and pressing. And we can't let nothing stand in our way from fulfilling our purpose. And when God has a purpose for your life, you have to be relentless, deliberate, determined, and dedicated. And that's what Emanuel's Hope Foundation is. I will not let this stop me. In 2002, right after my mother passed away at the age of 50, I was shot in the head. I drove myself to the hospital. And I still remember them taking a bullet out of my head. That was in 2002, right after my mother passed. I know in 2023, if I remember correctly, after my father passed, I was in a near-fatal car accident. I was 2022. I was T-boned, knocked through a brick building. The EMTs came. They were looking for the body inside the building or inside the car. I was the young gentleman outside taking pictures and videos. I was unscathed. Despite the car being totaled and a hole being in the building, God spared my life. Then, this is 2025. It's been 2 years. So in 2023, a year after that, a year after my father passed, I fell from a 2-story balcony, landed on my feet, fortunately and unfortunately, because I broke both of them. And I was bedridden for a few months, in a wheelchair and a walker, a rollator, and then I was back out cutting grass for our seniors with 2 boots on my feet. If you go on my YouTube channel, you will see that video. Bear with me if I'm not speaking completely coherent. I think they gave me something they said was ketamine or something like that. But yo, I never felt like that before in my life. I'm coming down now, but they gave me something called ketamine. And I'm telling you, I was surfing on clouds in heaven. But I don't feel no pain right now. Yeah, I was telling y'all a story about how God spared my life so many times. And today is just another instance where God has spared and preserved my life, and for that I'm thankful. This time it's burns, and so. Hey, how are you?
You feeling a bit better?
I am.
You're feeling
Yes.
back to earth now?
Yeah, I was throwing up. What happened?
Well, sometimes the pain medications can do that.
We gave you some medications, some anti-nausea medications, so hopefully that will help too.
But before that, they gave me something that had me feeling like
Yeah,
I
that
was
the pain medication.
I was on clouds and floating, and I was everywhere.
Unfortunately, that can also cause some nausea.
And what was that called? I wasn't supposed to be feeling like that, was it?
I was supposed to do that, yeah.
Okay.
Just gonna take a head-to-toe look at you again, just make sure we didn't miss any. I'm not gonna like take off your dressings. You should keep these on for 7 days.
So this has to stay on me for 7 days.
Yeah, and then you'll follow up on our clinic in 7 days. We'll put that all in the discharge paperwork to come evaluate the wound. And then on your arm here, you're gonna apply some ointment, acid twice a day. I can get you some extra packs.